just finished a flip in San Antonio. This property was a foreclosure. I can't remember the exact numbers, but pretty much I'm just gonna give the overall scenario of what happened. So this property was in foreclosure. We came in, we reinstated the loan, took over the property subject to. Well, when we go to the closing table and we say, hey, look, like we've reinstated this loan, we've already closed on this, like we're good to go. And they said, oh yeah, it looks like you made this payment twice. I'm like, we made it twice? What are you talking about? Like, yeah, do you work with this other guy named so-and-so? And we looked at it and we're like, no, who is this person? So we go back to the seller and we say, hey, look, did you make any contract with anybody else? Because this looks like you had 2 people going into escrow and 2 people paying off the reinstatement. So there's a second payment that came in. Where did that come from? Who was it from? And we start digging. The seller, she's actually like, hey, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I didn't sign with anybody else. Why would someone want to pay off the reinstatement? So we come in, we start talking to the lender and we say, hey, look, like something's going on here. What happened? And then they come to look at it and say, hey, look, we thought it was just a reinstatement amount, but they actually paid off the whole loan. Who paid off the whole loan? And did we just get a free property? And like, I don't understand. Well, the deed has already transferred. We're the new owners. It's just the mortgage that was going to stay subject to. So now we have to go and talk to the second mortgage. And that makes sense if you think about it. The second mortgage is going to pay off the first because they don't want to lose their lien position. She had a first mortgage and then she had a second mortgage. The second mortgage came in, paid off the first. They didn't want to lose the property and lose their whole investment. And then they sent her a letter saying, hey, look, we're going to foreclose on you because now you were behind on the first. We paid off the first. Now you owe us that money for the first. Now we have to work with the second bank. They filed to foreclose the following month with this lady, and when it was all said and done, we ended up having to just pay off the total balance. Sometimes these sub-2 deals do get a little messy. I'm sure maybe there was a different way that we could have gone about it, but that was the route that we took with the time that we had and the information that we had at the moment. And sometimes that's all you got to do.